Hi and welcome to
Vincenzo's Plate.
Today we are with Maria's plate, my mother-in-law, also nonna, and today Maria is showing us how to make Amaretti biscuits, almond biscuits from the south of Italy, Calabria this time. And this is your grandmother's recipe, huh?
Absolutely. And my mother always used to say, how can you have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea without a biscotto?
Oh yeah, it's biscotti time.
It is. The great thing about this recipe is it's simple. There's only a very few ingredients, and in no time you're going to have a baking tray full of biscotti. Okay, here we go. We need 500 grams of almond meal, 300 grams of caster sugar, 5 egg whites, and a bottle of almond essence. All right, so let me just put the last egg white into a bowl. That didn't take too much effort.
So 6 egg whites?
No, just five egg whites.
5, okay.
That's okay. And just whisk it for a couple of minutes. Always make sure that you're using free-range eggs and your eggs are room temperature before you actually start this recipe. How simple is this? Just a little bit more. Perfect, Vincenzo. Okay. All we need to do is combine our ingredients now. What I like to do is, before I actually put my egg white into the other ingredients, I like to use my almond essence, put the almond essence into the egg white.
Oh, you put the whole bottle?
The whole bottle, yes. And just gently whisk it again so that absolutely beautiful flavour goes right through the egg white. How does that look?
Oh yeah, looks nice.
Great.
And creamy.
Don't forget, don't over whisk because we don't need meringue. Okay, so we're going to put the caster sugar.
Oh my God, I can smell the almond. Oh my God.
Into the almond meal. And what I like to do is just bring that all together before adding your liquid to it. That's not too difficult, is it?
No.
Oh, it does smell good, Vincenzo.
Oh
Okay.
My God.
Once that caster sugar has been mixed in well, now you gently put your egg white, your whisked egg white, into your other ingredients. And as much as we love to use utensils, what you'll find is I'm just going to put the utensil down and use my hands to actually combine all of this.
Brava.
That way you really get a good feel of how the texture is coming together, because that's the important part.
Feeling it.
Too much can make the texture too sticky and too runny, and of course not enough will make it too thick. So it has to be just that perfect texture. So let me see how we go. So far so good. And don't be scared. If you haven't got quite enough, just add a little bit more almond meal to it. Just remember, this recipe is simple, so don't make things hard for yourself. Now, if the texture is too soft, don't worry, there's nothing to worry about. Remember, I said this is a real simple recipe. All you need to do is just to put it all together and just leave it in the bowl, cover it, and leave it for about an hour.
And put it in the fridge?
At this point, only if you're going to you'll only put it in the fridge if you're going to actually leave it for a longer period of time. Some people like to do their amaretti biscotti. They actually put all the ingredients together, then they actually let them rest overnight. Now, of course, because you're using egg white, it's a must to keep it in the fridge. So everyone has their little bit of a spin on this particular recipe. But this is my family recipe, and I find this one works. Okay? How easy was that? Just to also remember, don't over mix the recipe. It's not like you're kneading bread or you're making other type of biscuits, okay? Because you're only using almond meal and caster sugar, okay? I like to wash my hands first before I get to the next step, which is basically just rolling the biscotti out. Okay, so for the next part of this recipe, what I like to do is I like to get like a teaspoon, okay? And just like you would do meatballs, I guess, okay? Just get a nice heaped amount on your teaspoon and roll it into your hands, just like you're making a meatball. How easy is that? Have a little plate with some icing sugar in it. Now, I did forget to tell you that this recipe is also gluten-free. So I always use a gluten-free icing sugar. So all those beautiful people out there that want a gluten-free recipe, this is just perfect for you. Away we go. And just keep on going. Just keep on making some nice round shape biscotti. So a teaspoon and a nice heaped amount on your teaspoon. Just take it off with your thumb, put it into your hand and just roll it like a meatball. Now, if you find the texture is a little bit sticky, always have a little bowl of with water in it and just put your fingertips in that bowl and roll that bit of water into your palm of your hand, and it just makes it so much easier. Okay, we have a baking tray with some baking paper ready for the biscotti to be placed on there before putting them into the oven. Here we go. So just roll your biscotti into your icing sugar and don't put them too close to one another, and you'll see why in a minute.
This is when you don't want to put next to each other.
How easy was that?
Very easy,
yes.
Maria.
In the meantime, you've actually got your oven warming up, so preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius in a fan-forced oven. How nice and easy is this recipe? For all you grandparents, all you nonni, you can make this with your grandchildren. And then after they're cooked, you can sit down and enjoy having a coffee, a tea, a cappuccino.
A limoncello.
The great thing about baking is there's nothing as enjoyable as baking with a relative or a friend. I have a very dear friend that we do lots of baking for Christmas together.
And it's fun.
And it is fun. And after we finish baking, we enjoy having taste testing our biscuits or whatever we've decided to bake on the day. And we go, oh, I think this tastes better than the last time. So before we're going to place them in the oven, all right, what I like to do is, rather than leave them just like a ball, I like to press them a little. Okay, so we're going to press them now, just very gently, just with your fingers, like so. Before we put them into the oven, we just get a bit more sprinkle of icing sugar on them. What the icing sugar does, it actually creates this beautiful golden coating on the outside. So texture is just really what's important with these biscuits. So we like to have them a little bit crunchy on the outside and moist in the middle. And you've got a perfect biscotti. And now we're ready to be baked. So you've just placed your tray of biscotti in the oven of 180 degrees Celsius. Cooking time is around 15 minutes, but make sure you check your biscuits after about 12 or 13 minutes.
Wow, Maria, looks fantastic. Look how beautiful it is. Look how stunning.
Our biscotti are ready.
Wow.
Well, you know what we have to do now.
Well, we have to eat them. Maria, Really, really good smell. This kitchen smells amazing.
It's great, isn't it?
What do we have over here? What do we have over here?
Well, Vincenzo, have I got a surprise for you?
Oh my God, I love this.
Look what I baked.
So what we have here, you can
Okay.
basically make different shapes you can do, right?
That's right. It's just the way they've been decorated. So we can have a cherry.
So like that, and then you put the almond flakes.
Or you make it like a little horseshoe and just put almond flakes.
And that's a
around
glazed
it.
cherry in the middle.
All it is a glazed cherry.
Wow.
You can just decorate it the way you like. You can put almond, you can put pistachio, you can put a coffee bean.
In the meantime, I eat, Maria.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. So, and
Crunchy on the outside, super moist on the
in
inside.
the inside. That's good. That's what I like to hear because that's what I want
And full of
them
flavors. I think we need a cup of tea, Maria.
Oh, I'll have a coffee, thank you. An espresso, thank
Coffee
you.
time and Amaretti time.
And ora si mangia.
Vincenzo's plate.
Vincenzo's plate.
Maria's plate.
Vincenzo's plate.
That was amazing, Maria. Thank you for sharing this family recipe.
You are welcome.